Well, we're sorry for the problems with the sound at the start of the concert there, and that hopefully it didn't spoil your enjoyment of it too much.
The supreme spirit of evil or a convenient bad guy?
The devil always gets big at a time of cultural crisis.
If science defeats religion, who replaces the devil for the modern world? In the first of a three-part series, discover the devil's full story, from Middle East obscurity to the figure of all evil for much of the world. The Devil, an unauthorized biography, Sunday at 10:35 on BBC One.
BBC News 24 in a couple of minutes after the weather on BBC One with Michael Fish.
There's not much changing as far as the weather's concerned. We've got high pressure on our doorstep. We're going to keep high pressure on our doorstep really for the rest of the week, and I would think probably into next week as well. It's just that northern part there where the winds are coming in from the Atlantic, bringing with them perhaps a little bit of rain or some showers from time to time. That's true of the rest of the night. The band of cloud easing further southwards as well, but nothing more than just a few spits and spots of rain further south. But a fairly mild night in most parts of the country, but with clearing skies across Scotland, especially eastern Scotland. A little bit chilly there. Scotland tomorrow, bright and breezy, not as windy as it has been, but there'll be some showers, wintry showers too, in the far north of Scotland. Those tend, though, to ease down and become more scattered as the day goes along. Northern Ireland, England and Wales starting off with a good deal of cloud, a little bit of rain scattered around, chiefly in those western areas. That'll die away, and I think many places will tend to brighten up, but the best of the brightness in the east and maybe the south, areas that is sheltered from the northwesterly wind. Quite mild though, especially where it brightens up, 10 to 12 degrees or so. Rather chillier in the north, and particularly chilly in Shetland, where that cold northwesterly wind will hold temperatures around 4 degrees. It's those northwestern parts in the following couple of days that will keep the cloud and a little bit of rain, elsewhere staying quite bright and dry.
Warning, wire not screwed in correctly. Warning, plug wired incorrectly. Warning, cord not properly anchored. Warning, repair or replace cord. Warning, cord too short.
If you don't check your plugs, you've probably got a screw loose.
Correctly wired, you win. You win. You win.
Television has taught me a lot. The BBC taught me a lot, and television taught me a lot. I am a pop culture kid. I like Jeremy Paxman because he goes in and he does sort of push people. So do you really think that jam can be put in a big pile like that? You know, and they have those things going into their ears with all the words going on, don't they? So, can you shut up? Elephants exploded on the M4. I'd like to direct. You know those 5 camera things? That's what I'd really like to do. I'd like to be going 2, 1, 4, 6. I like Blue Peter because they used to make all this stuff, lots of stuff out of toilet rolls. And I used to watch it all and go, oh yeah, and I never used to make any of it. And there's sticky back plastic, and we all knew it was sellotape. We all knew it was sellotape. There's sticky back plastic. For years trying to find sticky back plastic, and even using a stickleback, which is a small fish, instead. And they didn't work because you can't wrap them around. You have to use sellotape to strap the sticklebacks on.
Through the night, BBC One now joins BBC News 24.
Good morning, this is BBC News 24. Warm welcomes to viewers joining us just now on BBC One. These are the headlines at 12:53. The Chancellor has made getting the unemployed back to work the centrepiece of his budget through an overhaul of the tax and benefits system. Robin Cook has been caught up in a diplomatic row with Israel. Weather has in store for the rest of the day. Here's Darren Bett.
Thanks very much, Jane. Hello, good morning. Well, Iberia is the place to be at the moment. Yesterday, look at this, we had temperatures of 28 Celsius in Seville, and over the next couple of days, little change really. Lovely blue skies, plenty of sunshine around. It will be dry and temperatures around 24 or 25 Celsius. Now we can see the clear skies across the western side. A different story around the eastern side of the Mediterranean. You see this wraparound of cloud been producing plenty of storms earlier on in the day there, and some quite nasty cloud around too, pretty windy around there. Not surprisingly, it's all tied in with an area of low pressure. Still around for today. It will eventually slip out of the way. But over in western side of Europe, it's high pressure that's really taking charge there. It's been around for quite some time, and it's going to stick around for quite some time too, maintaining the fine, settled weather for many of us. Now, at the moment, we do actually have a weather front skipping southwards, running into the area of high pressure. A very weak feature indeed, bringing a band of cloud, perhaps one or two spots of drizzle around some of these western coasts too. But to the north of that, we're finding much more broken cloud feeding in, and some showers across the north of Scotland, where it will be pretty windy. And there could well be a touch of ground frost, I think, over the sheltered side of eastern Scotland, sheltered from that brisk west to northwesterly wind. Otherwise, temperatures holding up at about 4 or 5 degrees. Most of the weather over the next couple of days taking place over Scotland. We'll have a number of showers rattling in the northern half of Scotland during the morning in particular, and some of them, as you can see, will be wintry, especially over the high ground. As we head into the afternoon though, those showers starting to die out from the west, but still hanging on in particular across the Northern Isles, where there will be quite a strong wind blowing and a significant wind chill, and generally a bit cooler across Scotland than we've seen over the last couple of days or so. For the rest of us, it's a pretty cloudy start today. Once again, rather dull. Any spots of drizzle will die away, and away from this west coast, it will brighten up a touch. We should see some sunshine coming through, in particular across northeastern parts of England behind that cold front with the more broken cloud, and some sheltered areas in the south may well see a burst of sunshine from time to time. Now, if you're going racing, we've still got the Cheltenham Festival going on. It looks like a fine day for today. We should see a bit of sunshine, temperature of 12 Celsius. And over the eastern side, with more sunshine, should be quite warm.
There are people all over the UK. It could be Leeds.
These men are behaving suspiciously. A check is made on their Volkswagen Scirocco. It's stolen.
It could be Dover.
Hello there. The occupants say they've already been stopped.
Have a quick look in the back.
It could be Glasgow.
Most parents, it seems, don't want to leave anything to chance.
UK Direct, the stories that are close to home. Friday morning at 4:30 on News 24 and BBC One.
Hello, a very good morning. You're watching BBC News 24. I'm Jane Hill. These are the headlines at 1 o'clock. Brown's budget message. Off to work you go. It will be worth it. But don't take the car. Petrol's up, beer, wine and cigarettes will be dearer too. In other news, it gets rough for the Foreign Secretary. Israel's upset over the